Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Dawson Sutton. How's it going?
Good. How are you? Thanks for having me on here.
Hey, no problem. So kind of just talk about this is going to be a pretty big week for you. Of course, you got the fairgrounds coming up this weekend, and then we have of course you're going to be in a pro late model for in the cars tour at North Wilkesboro.
Yeah, this is what I've been looking forward to the whole year, really. This North Wilkesboro race. It's going to be a big race, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of fans, and it's definitely the one to win. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Big one.
So just kind of talk about first going to the fairgrounds. What's that like for you? What are you going to be running there?
So we've had two races so far at the fairgrounds for the Pro Late models. I'm running the whole year there for the points championship. And that's our home track. I live in Nashville,
Yep.
so we got good stuff there. I'm looking forward to this weekend. We should be really good with our. We got a new car and or a new motor that we're running, so should be really good this weekend, and hopefully go compete for a win. Our last races there, we finished fourth, and we were charging for the win. So hopefully we can just go get the win there. That's the goal.
Yeah. Dawson, how old are you by chance?
I'm 17.
So you've probably seen a lot in, your racing career as a 17-year-old. Kind of tell me your first experience at the fairgrounds.
So first experience at the fairgrounds was 2 or 3 years ago. I'm new to the racing stuff actually. I started a year ago in racing, or a
Really?
year and a half ago. Yeah, yeah. Um, just got into racing because my dad started sponsoring a truck, NASCAR truck, and then I got iRacing simulator over there that I do all the time. So,
Yeah. Well,
uh,
well, of course, your dad is Curtis Sutton, of course, one of the owners of Rackley War Racing, of course, the truck team that Matt DiBenedetto currently drives for. So what is have you ever raced at North Wilkesboro before?
no, actually, there's not a lot of footage there. Really, they raced last year. We didn't get to race, or the cars tour. I guess it got canceled last year there. But I've only been racing a pro late model for 3 or 4 months
Yeah.
anyway. I'm new to this stuff.
Yeah. So how did you kind of what intrigued you about racing?
Um, really, uh, the iRacing, I did it so much, and then just going to all the truck races and watching Willie Allen race. That's how I really got into it. And then we've had the Rackley War for 2 years now, and going to all the pro late model races, and I've always wanted to do it. Um, Started in the legend cars last year. I raced 50 legend car races, I'd say, and that's how I really got into it.
So what is your plan for this year?
So we're running for points at Nashville. We won Pensacola. We won the season opener there. So we're gonna run for points there. Montgomery, we're racing most of the races. I'd say, I think we have 4 or 5 more cars for pro late model races this year. Uh, Tri County after North Wilkesboro. So we have a whole schedule aligned. Hopefully, we can do some super late model stuff by the end of the year. That's the goal. The
Okay.
super late models. Yeah.
So what's it going to be like racing with all these? Obviously you've been surrounded by a lot of, in just your short time racing, you've probably been surrounded by some of the biggest names in the sport today. What's that like? And now you're going to be competing against most of them.
Yeah, they really they put you in your place. That's for sure. Most of those guys, a lot of the big names, especially coming to North Wilkesboro, that's gonna be wild. Like the people that are racing, they'll definitely teach you stuff and put you in your place. But you just got to learn from them, and that's the one thing that I'm going to do.
What are you most excited about racing there?
Just the history there, especially like, I mean, the facility's so nice now. I've seen so many pictures, and just the car counts, honestly, and it's probably going to break records for the short track world, I'd say, just for car counts and fans, and it's going to be an awesome experience to go down there the whole week and watch all the racing and learn from it.
Yeah. And what are you like? Are you are you nervous for this weekend? And because it's like because a lot of big names are in there.
I'm not really nervous. I've been watching videos and just learning about the track. There's not a ton of stuff to learn from there since they don't race there. Um, but I'm really confident going into there. It's just a big tire saving track. I think it's 100 laps. I'm not sure yet. I think it's 100 laps though, so it should be a lot of tire saving. And that track's supposed to be one of the worst for saving tires. And it's a very unique track, I'd say. What I've seen, it's really abrasive and going down the front stretch, you're going up, or yeah, going up a hill, and going down the back stretch, you're going down a hill. So it's going to be cool.
Yeah. Um. So going into that, are you like, do you on race day, do you like keep quiet or do you talk to a lot of people like before you get in the car or something?
Um, it's good to talk to people before you get in the car. It makes you feel more comfortable, I'd say. Just talk to other racers and ask them what their what their plans are in the race. Honestly, just learn from them and ask questions. Just, that's the one thing I've been doing, just asking questions from people, especially people that are really big in the sport. NASCAR people and like Josh Berry has helped me a lot. He's one of them. Willie Allen, he's helped me a lot. All these guys that have been doing it for so long and have raced at all these tracks. So yeah, should be really cool. And I like talking to people before my races.
All right. Um, all right. Well, Dawson, thank you so much for coming on and talking with us, and best of luck this weekend at the fairgrounds and next week at North Wilkesboro.
Thanks for having me on.